Well, good morning, people. Well, we're up. Marlene's just getting ready. You'll notice from the beds it's pretty messy out here. But boy, I'll tell you, you want to talk about a mess. Yesterday, coming into this place, I mean, even though it's shown in the maps, I was kind of surprised. If you Google this out here in Ironwood, they must have had this main drag Highway 2 closed between certain areas for the last, I don't know, probably at least a year, because it's even showing up. It says closed in the summer. So all you've got is basically a westbound lane on Highway 2 going through middle of town. So that means the majority of the businesses are affected. So you have to kind of get on one end of town to get down to the other end of town. So I'm not quite sure how I got here last night. I have no idea. Even though my GPS got me here, that's what I found surprising about it, because the route we were on was actually the detour route. And the GPS was giving me directions. And then we got here, and it was kind of dark because we had quite a bit of it was a thunderstorm just over the west part of the lake out here, and it was really black. So of course the sun was all obscured. So it was like 10 o'clock at night what it looked like, even though it was about 7:30. But the GPS said you have arrived. You know, so I looked and couldn't see a damn thing. I mean, it was all dark on the other side of the street. We were on it's like I was in England. We were on the wrong side of the street going westbound, but on the wrong side of the road. And the other side's all ripped up. And of course, where are we supposed to be? On the side of the road that's all ripped up. So anyway, there we are on the westbound lane. The right side's all dug up. So we're supposed to be on the right side and can't get there. So I kept on going until I got to a gas station. The young lady in there, she was just, I guess, was getting around. I think they closed up at 8 o'clock or something. And so she was kind enough to show me. She said, "Oh yeah, okay, you got to go this way, this way, this way." And I thought, "Oh, jeez." And I was tired. Anyway, I don't know how the heck I got here, folks. I really have no idea. All of a sudden, I saw this, and of course, the hotel sign was kind of dimly lit, and it was obscured by a steakhouse sign. And it's a place where like now that I look at it, it looks good. There's not an issue. It actually it's not a problem. But I'll tell you, at night when you look at this, anyway, I'll do a little vlog of the thing as I'm going outside. Okay, here's the construction that's going on. I don't know. You notice that everybody's going on the wrong side of the road out there. They're on the left side of the road. They're digging up the whole right side of the road. And this is the hotel we stayed in, which wasn't bad a hotel, but man alive, I'll tell you, it was dark trying to get in here last night. And that sign that's up there isn't the best lit up sign. And of course we came out of a street up there somewhere, I can't remember, up there. And that Maplewood Steakhouse where we ate last night, it was covering up this sign. So we didn't see it, So anyway, we ended up going down the other way, and I don't know, it was a bit of a pain. But anyway, look at this car. Oh man, is it dirty. Oh geez. Oh, you got all sorts of crap here in the front. It definitely needs a wash. Okay,
out the back door.
We're gonna go out the detour route here. wash. Well, we had to wash it ourselves. We had 4 minutes to do it in, and boy, it was dirty. Matter of fact, it was so dirty we had to get the brush out. Marlene got a second shower doing it because I had to run like heck because there's parts of the car that needed extra work on it, and oh man.
You did it on purpose.
I did, yeah, you're right. Well, we just came past a Tim Burger over here, or Tim Hortons Burger King. We call it Tim Burger or Burger, what do we call it? Burger Tim?
Bits.
Burger, I don't know,
Burger Bits.
King Bits. King Bits.
King Bits.
Yeah, we call them King Bits. Anyway, I guess that'll all change pretty soon with that $13 billion deal they had pulled off. Man, amazing, eh? Jeez. Can you imagine that? $13 billion? They paid $13 billion for the, oh man, I just can't believe it. That, I mean, you know, when we were talking millions, it was bad. Well, bad. But anyway, guys, lots of construction here. I mean, there's obviously the economy's doing well, which is good. And just talking to the young lady at the
reception.
At the reception there, yeah, I was trying to see what was happening up here at the reception at the hotel, and she says, "This is year one." She says, "This is phase one." She says, "Phase two is coming, and that's next summer." Of course, they can only work in the summer out here because in the winter, you know, it's just too much snow and cold. You know, it doesn't get cold in you know, it doesn't get cold in the U.S., does it? I mean, talking to her, she's never been to Canada. This woman, never been to Canada. Very nice woman. Well, yakking with her, and boy, we had a nice little chat. She has never been to Canada, and she wants to come. I mean, she is like from here to Canada is what, like a hop, skip, and a jump, really. I mean, we're doing it right now. Not a big deal. Take this highway, take it to Sault Ste. Marie, and you're in Canada. You know, but I just can't.
They're just too busy.
Busy? It must be busy. I just can't. Anyway, I can't fathom. I guess some people just don't travel, but she wants to go sometime. But what do you figure? She's in her late 40s?
Oh, well, probably 50s.
50s maybe?
Yeah, don't get fooled by the blonde hair.
Oh, I didn't go. Oh, well, yeah, she looked. Ladies and gentlemen, she looked a lot younger than she does because she had blonde hair. But she knew what she was talking about.
Very nice. She's very nice.
Yeah, very nice woman. Well, they were all nice there.
Yeah.
I mean, no problem with it at all. But anyway, I'm. That was in Ironwood, Michigan. It's just on the border of Wisconsin, and I remember overnighting over here somewhere at the airport. And I guess we must have come by it. I don't know where it was, on that side of the road. I was on that side. It wasn't on that side. It was on that side of the road. But yeah, I remember I was ferrying an airplane from Vancouver to Toronto, and I popped into here overnight. Can't remember what happened. No, the weather was fine. It was just I got later on at night. I remember landing here at night, which I don't like flying at night. So anyway, but it was getting on, and I thought, oh, I could make it here. And so I got here, and I dove out, and oh man, the mosquitoes were bad, just terrible. And I talked to one of the guys in the hangar out there, and he says, well, no, you're going to town. He says, if you're leaving in the morning, why don't you just stay out here? We got you got a sleeping bag with you? And I said, yeah, sure. He said, well, we got a nice big old couch here. He says, in the office. He says, just stay here. I said, hey, that's great. He says, he said, you can send out for a pizza or something, and I'm bringing a pizza. He says, but he says, look, we shut her down here at such and such a time. And I said, oh yeah, that's okay. But anyway, so there I was. I stayed. The guy didn't know me. He knew me for maybe a half hour. Nice old guy, super guy. And he just said, oh, no problem. You sleep on this old couch, and it was a big old couch. They had this big TV there, huge thing. One of the first original color TVs, I think, was there. And I slept real well there, and there must have been millions of dollars worth of aircraft in that hangar. Millions. And there was, I remember an old Lear jet was in there, and there was other, I think there was a beach, well, I can't remember, but there was about 4 executive aircraft in that airplane, in that hangar, and all the stuff that went with it. And I just stayed there. The office was open, and I stayed there. I mean, everything was there. And he said, "Oh, I won't be here tomorrow morning." He said, "But I can't remember what his name was." He says he'll be here in the morning, and he'll so you know he'll be here probably about 6. And I said, "Oh, that's fine. It's good for me to get up then because." Okay, so as I was saying, folks, before I got so rudely interrupted by old Wendy out here, and then I had to turn this thing off because I got instructions. He opens up the lunch pail and he says to me, "You haven't had breakfast yet?" And I said, No. I said, "But don't worry about it." I said, "I got some granola bars." He said, "Okay, but look," he said, "you'll have to have something to drink." And I said, "Well, and anyway, in this lunch bucket, without a word of a lie, guys, he had in there some old weak tea and this dried up old Danish. He did.
I do remember.
You remember me telling you that? So he had this dried up old Danish, and he cut the Danish in half with this old dirty knife he had. And then he said, and then he pours me a tea out of this grungy cap. You know those plastic caps that used to screw on there? And he said, "Here," he says, "here, you have some." I thought, oh man, yeah, sure, okay. So I mean, he did this out of the goodness of his heart. Like, I mean, you could tell he was just, I don't know what it was. He was just tickled pink to talk to somebody, I guess. I don't know. Nice old guy. So that's my breakfast for that morning. I had this old tea. Well, it wasn't old. It was relatively fresh, but he had this tea in this plastic lid from the thermos bottle, and this old dried up Danish that I ate. Now this, folks, this goes back many years. I mean, you know, I got stories about this trip. Yeah. But anyway, like Marlene said, I ought to write a book. But anyway, I could probably make a whole chapter just on this. But that's why I'm doing these vlogs, because now I can get it out of the system. You know, they'll be there. You know, so if the kids want to do something with it, want to make maybe a movie out of it, you know, like you know, maybe a big production movie.
I doubt it.
All right, I doubt it too. But anyway, so there you go, Marquette 132. Yep. There's another story about Marquette. I could tell you a story about Marquette because I was in Marquette quite a few times as well. With bringing another airplane across. I told you about that one, didn't I?
Probably.
But you probably don't remember.
No.
I told you about it yesterday, as a matter of fact. When I was with Glenn.
Oh, with Glenn.
I was ferrying an airplane to Calgary from Toronto. Yeah. That's another story. I won't go into that because...
Wait till you get to Marquette.
When we get to Marquette, I'll tell you about it. Maybe if I remember. See me now? See me? Okay, we're having our coffee now. See? There we are. Just to show you that we are having coffee. Marlene's having her coffee. I'm having my coffee. And we're watching the trees outside. They're starting to turn, various ones. And here, see on the top of that one? Right there?
Yeah.
And they are starting to turn. Yeah.
What was right along the Superior there? I don't know what's wrong. What was right with that area coming along the Superior there, because the temperatures obviously were just right, and whatever it takes to make these trees turn. It was beautiful.
It's got something to do with oxygen or something, doesn't it?
Well, it's temperatures as well.
Temperature, sunlight, I forget. It's.
Yeah.
I'll Google it, folks. Just Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expecting a great show, I hope.
A great show.
The colors are supposed to be early this year.
Yeah, it looks like it because it's only second, third. What is it? 3rd of September.
3rd of September.
3rd of September, and we're getting colors up here in northern Michigan. Yeah, here, see up there. And so
the reds are coming out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're really nice. And of course, all these trees will be, you know, just a bloom with colors, and then interspersed by these evergreen trees. So that'll really look nice. Of course, this place has always looked nice. This in northern Ontario is Well, every time we travel, it's like usually we travel this in October, but this time we thought we'd leave in September. And the reason why we thought we'd do it in September is because when we did it in October, it was hunting season, and we couldn't get hotel rooms. We slept in the car one night too. Marlene really enjoyed that. It was just great.
Favorite time.
Favorite time.
Favorite moment of the trip.
Yep.
No, actually, my favorite moment was watching that beached whale on the shores of Lake Superior.
Oh.
Superior, wasn't it?
That beach whale
Yeah.
with the surf rolling in, and the beach whale was laying on a towel.
Yep. I swear I was in Hawaii.
Yeah, she thought it was really a beach whale. She even kicked me. Look at that church there, folks, on the left side. What is that? That one, right there. You see it? That's really nice. Really nice. Nice setting. Lutheran. It's a Lutheran church. A lot of Lutherans around here. Okay, where are we now? We're still in, I don't know, coming to all these little places along here. Oh, there's Hardwood Steakhouse. I thought it was Hardwood, Florida, but no, that's a log house. It's kind of cool. Okay, I don't know what we're coming into here. What is this place?
Ishpeming. West Ishpeming.
Okay. Ishpeming.
Ishpeming. That's right.
Well, that 41 goes all the way right down into Michigan.
I think so.
41
Yeah, I
goes
think,
to Muskegon and everything.
I think so. That sounds familiar.
Yeah. Well, no Walmart, eh?
Yes.
Huh. Tourist trap.
Yeah.
They're honest about it anyway, right?
Yeah.
They're honest about it.
Ishpeming.
Up here, Teal Lake, I think that is. Very nice. Very nice. Look at it. Oh man, that's just beautiful. And we're gonna have a banana. Actually, we may even have lunch. Because this is very nice here. This is a nice drive. Maybe there'll be a park or something. We can just sit here and have a banana and have our sandwich.
My banana omelet.
Oh, yeah. Maybe something over here like that. Just keep your eye open. We might be able to see something. What's over there?
Lots of stuff, but I don't know if we're going over there.
Yeah, it goes right around the top.
Yeah.
I think it goes to the left here. Okay, well that wasn't Marquette that we went through. It was one of the subdivisions of Marquette, I think. Because right now Marquette's about another 8 miles. So this place has really grown, obviously, because I don't remember it being like this. Well, how many years ago was it? Umpteen decades? Quite a few decades ago, folks. But yeah, I thought we were already starting to get into Marquette, but no, Marquette's still 8 miles away, so we'll turn her back on when we get into Marquette. Okay, there in front of you, folks, that is Lake Superior. We're on the south shore of Lake Superior on northern Michigan. And this is just coming into Marquette now. Now, a few years ago, we were on the north side of Lake Superior from Thunder Bay. We drove from Thunder Bay, Wawa, Sault Ste. Marie that way. Now we're coming in through the States, and we're coming through northern Michigan. Well, we are just east of Marquette, and there you are. There's the beach. Yeah, very nice. And that's Marquette, way over in that neck of the woods. Wow. You could just go down there and just, you know, run. Yeah, or just, well, let's go take a look. Oh, okay. Run, run, run. Like the saying. Like we were saying, it's, you know, this lake is just, oh, there's a little birdie. Oh, what a nice little birdie. V, everything, all sorts of stuff. Well, folks, here we are in Hawaii. Okay. You'll notice the surf is not really the norm out here. Normally we have people come ripping in here with their surfboards, but today nothing. And there's no cruise ships out there either, you know. But you know, this is Hawaii, folks. Hawaii in northern Michigan. Isn't that something, eh? This is just, whoa. There you go. Look at that surf rolling in, eh? And all the way over there. Get a little microphone noise here, wind noise. And there's Marlene. Yeah, very nice. There's the full view that you just got there, folks. But you could lay out here and have a nice suntan. Now you want to talk about Lake Superior. No, you can't see the other side, folks. It's a big lake. It's really big. It's, I believe, the largest of the Great Lakes. So that's it. You can almost see the curvature of the earth. Well, I think I can. But definitely nice. Okay, I think you've seen enough of this. You may want to come out here and live here. One last shot here, folks, of what we're seeing out here now. Just beautiful, just beautiful. You know, if I lived out in this neck of the woods, I'd definitely have a boat. Very, very nice. Folks, you know, it's 26 degrees out there. That's centigrade. So that's 26 and 26 is 52. 52 minus 5 is 47. 47 and 32. Yeah, it's in the high 70s. High 70s. But anyway, this is the Hiawatha National Forest area. So, very nice. Well, folks, guess where we are? You can tell by that sign up there. Right? We just got off of Highway 28, or two-lane road. That's scenic one. Traveled all over the northern part of upper Michigan. And we're now on Interstate 75, northbound to Sault Ste. Marie. And we can do 70 miles an hour here. Just going to turn in the rest area out here and kind of, you know, walk around a bit and get our adrenaline flowing again. Because Michigan has very nice rest areas. Even on the, you know, two-lane roads, they've got nice rest areas. So, as you will see, always like Michigan. Always nicely landscaped, very nice, treed, very nice, very, very, very nice. I'm just going to, because I want to walk a little bit, I'm going to on purpose park a little bit further over here. Okay. So, That's it. We'll see you later, folks. Probably crossing the border. We just paid the toll, folks. So I don't know what's cooking out here. I think this is where we go across the bridge. Well, you can only go 30. Boy, that's a narrow bridge, isn't it?
That is very narrow.
Yeah. Smile, you're on camera. Well, Smile, you're on camera too, folks. That is a narrow bridge.
Right turn
That's an old one.
And it's old.
Kilometers on
Oh, those are the,
17
what do you call
Huron
it?
Street.
Those are the locks. See the locks?
Oh, the locks, right.
See
Yeah,
over here
you did
too.
say that, yeah.
They come into here, the
Yeah.
Sioux locks. I've never been across this one. So this will be interesting, folks.
This thing's like a double lane. You need another bridge.
Look at what the heck's that over there, the left side.
No idea. Some
But this is an old, look at this thing, this lift bridge. That's an old railroad bridge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jeez, that's
take
old.
down.
That's
Yes.
old. It's
all the locks here, yeah.
and look at the rapids on that side.
Yeah.
On that
There's a
up
boat.
there. Yeah, but look on the right up there. Rapids.
Oh, yeah.
See the rapids?
I'm just afraid to sit at that level of the darn pole.
Oh, it's the steel company. That's what that is. That's the steel
Yeah.
company on that side. But look at the rapids.
Yeah.
See them?
Yep.
You can't pass here.
No, why not? There's the boats coming through there.
Okay, there's there's the American and the Canadian flag, folks, depending which way you're going. And we're on the right lane here, so there's the right flag is Canadian. So we're back in Canada, right over here. Now, did you feel that? Did you feel that oh, and automatically the speed becomes 50, but that's 50 kilometers. Okay, so I'm going over the speed limit already here.
Okay, out there fishing. Must be
Is it?
good.
Be prepared. You got the
Yeah. Passports, yeah.
passports handy?
You betcha.
Okay.
Elbows in the way.
I think, yeah, that's the steel plant there.
Okay.
I remember that's where Sean worked.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, the steel plant here.
Oh.
That's where he was doing that shunting with the buses, or with the
Oh, the trucks?
yeah, with the trucks. So you can see how big that area
That
is.
is
And they were
huge.
moving it, yeah. So
Yeah.
Right turn in 1 kilometer on ON 17B Huron Street.
well, there wasn't any backup, right?
No,
What about here? Look at this, the old.
that's an old
Yeah.
factory. Maybe it's all part and parcel of the steel company.
Okay, so boy, oh boy, this is. Anyway, I got to turn the camera off when we go through customs here, folks. So I'm going to turn it off once we get close. I guess this is going to be the new customs in here.
Do not know. Yeah,
Yeah.
could be.
Yeah, not much of a wait here.
Approaching right turn on ON 17B Huron Street.
Okay, well, we'll go in here. Hey,
Did you turn it off?
not yet. I got to stop anyway.
Still wait for you.
Okay, so this is it, and we'll just turn the camera off, folks. Okay, we're just getting off the freeway here, if you want to call this a freeway, and we're heading out to St. Joseph's Island here. This is the way to St. Joseph's Island, which is actually an island, and it's right on the extreme east side of Sault Ste. Marie. So here's this bridge. It's a very nice, just look to your right, folks. It's very picturesque. I think there's a little village out there. Well, left and right, actually, it's very nice. Very pretty. The little rocky islands and stuff like that. And it's like yeah, it's actually, when you look at it, it's the bridge and everything. It's very nice. I mean, just to go to this island. But it's very, very nice. Typical northern Ontario, a lot of rock. It's not like Michigan where you get a lot of sand. Okay, so here we are. We're on the island. That's sold, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, folks, that's it. We'll chop the vlog from here, because now we're just going to go to their residence, and that's where we're going. So we'll see whenever we see you again. I don't know. I guess this'll. I don't know if we'll be doing anything exciting out here. He did have an aircraft on floats. Floats are probably still here, but the airplane's in Florida right now, so he didn't bring that back. But anyway, unless he had somebody fly it back for him. But I don't think so. He would have told me. But we'll see. Anyway, that's it, folks. See you later.